Hey, what is up guys, Skulified here, and we are back with some more Death Note Episode 4. Real quick, no Boruto episode today, as I am currently in New York. Not at the time of recording, but when this video is going up. So, Boruto will be released in like 1 or 2 days if you are here looking for that. But yeah, Death Note. Last episode we found out that Light's dad is high up in the police department. Again, not sure if he's like the chief of police or whatnot yet, but he is very high up there because people were going to him and asking him to resign, or not asking him to resign, resigning to him. So obviously he has some importance there. And I guess the big thing is Ryuk offered Light a deal, which in Light trading half of his lifespan, he would get Shinigami eyes, which Ryuk kindly explained to us allow the person or whoever has the eyes to see their name and lifespan above their head, which would work out very well for Light with his Death Note, because not only does he not now have to worry about finding the names, he can just look at the person and then write their name down and kill them, instead of having to do a bunch of research to try and find the name. It would still not really help too much with L. He'd actually have to see L's face and know it's L for it to work on him, so I'm not sure how useful it'll be there, but it'll probably make the process of him just killing random criminals a lot easier. I don't know if he's gonna accept it. I'm leaning towards him accepting it, but I'm not 100%. The show's wacky, don't know what's going on. But yeah, if you guys enjoy my reactions, be sure to leave a like, subscribe as well, and let's hop right into episode 4. What the hell is that?
It was probably picked up by some human before he could get to it.
No way! Then he'd be stuck there till the end of that human's life, or until the Death Note was destroyed. That could take a while.
Yeah.
Wait, until the Death Note is destroyed? So the Death Note...
I heard he was carrying 2 Death Notes. Seriously? Why would he need 2? Beats me. I'll never understand that guy.
So, the price for receiving the eyes of...
So the Death Note... The Death Note can be destroyed, question mark. Interesting.
Well then.
I wonder if there's a special way, or if you can just, like, destroy it like any other book.
This deal is out of the question.
Because he wants to live for a while, right? That's his whole part of his god mentality, right? Is that he wants to live for a long time, and giving up half your life wouldn't be very good.
People should know I wouldn't take this deal.
Yeah, I still felt I should tell you that the deal existed, just in case. Anyway,
I'm thinking maybe eventually, later on, he will accept it.
Death Note.
Good point. He's not the slightest bit daunted by the fact that I'm a Shinigami. He doesn't suck up to me, and he seems to have no problem giving me a hard time.
Because, yeah, I don't think you're allowed to kill him, right?
Really? That's too bad.
Wait, why do you say probably?
You know, Ryuk, I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offer me wings instead of eyes. Just the idea of flying around freely in the sky sounds very godlike.
This guy really wants to be a god. Jesus Christ.
You'd stand out if you sprouted wings and flew around. Not to mention the police would have no trouble
Yeah, but how would they catch him?
I was only joking. Anyway, if I keep bargaining for eyes and wings and whatever else, next thing you know, I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami. Though, who knows? I bet that could be
Yeah, because you do want to be a god, don't you?
Worry. Even without the eyes and the wings, you're already a worthy Shinigami.
Oh. Can people be...
Shinigami realm is slow.
Can people be created into Shinigamis?
Really?
You told me just now that the Shinigami realm is slowly rotting, right? Well, when you return from this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
Well, Light, I'm not sure why I never noticed this until now, but you're quite the positive thinker.
The one that kills, like, 20 people a day.
To create a better world. You have to be a positive thinker to even attempt something like this.
Yeah, you have to be a positive thinker to attempt to kill
That's it.
multiple people
I got it.
a day.
What?
Wait, what does he have? I'm so confused. What did he figure out?
I think I just figured out how to find the name of the guy who was following me today.
Do you now?
Do that.
I'm gonna use the rules of the Death Note to my advantage. I already know that if I write down a cause of death, I've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds to record the conditions and exact time of death. First, I need to know exactly how far I can go in terms of specifying the details of death. Should be interesting.
Is he just gonna start killing people on the police force? And figure out when eventually someone stops following him?
On the wall of his cell using his own blood. Another left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or anything meaningful.
Jesus
As for the
Christ.
third victim, he escaped from his cell and ran all the way to the staff bathrooms before he died.
What the hell? He's getting very creative with these.
The results of this information is leaked to the public.
Right. I understand.
So now he's experimenting on his victims? Horrible.
He's playing with people's lives as if all this was just a game. It's unforgivable.
Damn. I'm talking about his own son.
If Kira is really using criminals as test subjects,
Then
what
he,
is he trying to achieve?
yeah, he doesn't. He has to realize he doesn't know the ability he's using. It's like a recent thing.
Look at this, Ryuk. I think we're in luck.
But he still. Yeah, he can still figure out the result. Yep, okay. Smart.
Wrote that he would die in front of the Eiffel Tower in 1 hour. However, everyone knows that it's physically impossible to go from a prison in Japan to Paris, France in only 1 hour.
Yeah,
Since this couldn't happen, he simply died of a heart attack in prison.
okay.
Next was supposed to. Last one, I tried something slightly different. I specified that he would write a note that read, "I know that L is suspicious of the Japanese police." To be honest, I actually expected this one to work, but
Why wouldn't that one work?
it's impossible to make someone write what they don't already know. Or, at the very least, it has to be the kind of thing that they could come up with on their own. Basically, even the Death Note can't do the
Okay. I like that limit.
Pentagram and this letter be some kind of message? Is this it?
Alright, time for the real thing.
He did say it was a fake message, right?
Yesterday on the news, they said this drug addict tried to rob a bank but was unsuccessful. He attacked a few people and then ran away empty-handed. I'll use him. It's kinda last minute, but I'm sure I can find someone.
Wait, but
I got a few people.
this isn't even a murderer, right?
For what?
This is just a random guy in prison who was like, I get it. He robbed a bank, tried to rob a bank, and that's a terrible thing. But this isn't even a murderer.
Hello? Light? Morning.
Who is this? Wait, who's that? I don't know who that is.
Date?
Yeah. It's a date no matter how you look at it. And I'm sure even my stalker will see it that way.
But this isn't just a date, is it? You said that you'd figured out a way to find your
Don't.
stalker's name. So tell me, what do you plan on doing?
Don't drag
Come on.
this girl
You see
into
what I
it.
wrote in the Death Note? I explained it in great detail.
No. Doing that would take all the fun out of it.
I hope he doesn't fuck with this girl just to try and get this stalker.
Didn't you say you weren't going out until entrance exams were over?
That was before I scored number
He's
1
right behind him?
practice exams.
Oh, you're such a nerd.
Wait, was that was the dude right behind him, right? Yeah, that's him, right? That was the guy who was just trailing him? I'm really bad at memorizing faces. Because a lot of people in the show look pretty similar. Oh, there's the criminal.
Should go smoothly.
Stay in your seats unless you want to.
Oh, okay, so he's a pretty bad criminal.
If it comes to that, I'll take care of it. It's okay. We don't have to pass notes back and forth. As long as we keep it down, he won't be able to hear our voices over the sound of the engine.
He's smart.
Accomplice?
Yes, I've read about this before. The first hijacker comes in like he's working alone. Meanwhile, a second one pretends to be a hostage.
Oh, he's gonna big brain the shit out of getting his name.
You really think he is one?
I have no choice. I'm sure Light Yagami isn't Kira.
Oh, you s-
I just killed this guy with a heart attack.
Oh, damn.
Here's my proof. Take a look.
What's his name? What's his name?
I see. L needed an outsider, so we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Japanese
Oh,
police. His name is...
Ray Penber.
Do you have a gun?
Yeah, I've got one.
So if it comes down to it,
Light is so... Light is such a terrible person, but he's so smart.
You want me to shoot you right now?
That's right. This guy
case was all over the local news just a few days ago. Some junkie. He tried to rob a bank, ended up killing 3 people before he got away.
Oh, he did end up killing people. Okay, never mind. Alright. That's fine. Never mind. I didn't realize he killed people. Okay. I'm not as morally... Wait, what's it say?
Plans for a date, huh? Stupid kid.
Gotcha.
Wait. What happened? What happened? Wait, what did he get?
Who the hell are you? You in the very back. What do you think you're doing? Don't mess with me.
Wait. Wait, how can he see Ryuk?
What's this? You're talking to me? So you mean you can actually see me right now?
Stay there, you. You keep away from.
Wait, why can't he see Ryuk?
Hallucinating.
Everyone, get down.
At least Light's protecting Yuri and not being like a complete asshole just forgetting about her.
Was actually torn from the pages of the Death Note itself.
Oh.
Since he tricked this guy into touching the paper, he's the only other one on the bus who can see.
That's big brain.
Get away.
Oh, and nothing can hit.
Shinigami, so I'm afraid your bullets aren't gonna.
Bro. I would be terrified. Yeah, I was gonna say he has to. Yeah, that guy has to die. There's no way Light was gonna let that guy out.
Everything went just as I
Andy as Ray's name. And it's not a heart attack, so it doesn't even. Yeah, goddamn, so smart.
Near the eastern entrance to the park, holding a loaded gun and attempts to hijack the
Oh,
bus.
he planned the entire thing.
Struck by a car.
Oh my god, he planned out so much of that. That was way more planned out than I thought.
Death Note never fails.
I thought he only had like planned out him getting on the bus and him dying.
You will be next.
I hope not though, cause Ray seems like a nice guy. Seems like he's just trying to find. It sucks. But yeah, so this episode was very, very good, very fun. Once again, I like I was saying, I really don't want Ray, the FBI agent there, to die because he seems like a decent guy, and obviously he hasn't done anything wrong yet. Like whereas Light's only been killing criminals up to this point, and I almost mistakenly thought that the guy he killed this episode wasn't like as bad of a person. I did not realize he had 3 murders in like one night. I must have misheard that the first time they said it, but Ray hasn't done anything except investigate this mass murderer in Light Yagami, and him just doing that is gonna end up getting him killed most likely, which is gonna suck because he seems like a great person. I'm really glad that he has Yuri there. That's her name, right? Yep, Yuri. Which even though she's probably not going to be like a big character in the show, I'm just assuming, it is nice to have like someone that I hope he has an actual bond with. It seemed like he was interested enough. He was still protecting her, like holding her, making her feel safe and everything. So I'm hoping he's not just putting on an act and that like he actually does have someone that like he can care for and that like can kind of possibly hold him down and ground him a little bit. That's something his sister can probably do as well later on. Just so he doesn't go completely mental psychopath. I mean, he might still end up going that route. He probably is going to. But, I don't know. I was just thinking that would be an okay, like... I don't know. That might be something they do. I'm not sure. I really don't know where the show's going. And the other big thing they touched on here was that the Death Note can't do the impossible, which is good to know. So it's not like this person flew to the moon and died within the next 6 minutes. Like, it has to be somewhat plausible things, which is a very good limitation to put on such a device that's as strong as the Death Note is. So, very glad they added that as well. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my reaction to the Death Note, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll be back for episodes 5 and 6 next weekend. Peace.